Hello, friends, and welcome to the weekly moon update for the week of January 1st through January 7th of 2024. Can you believe that we are here in a new year, almost here in a new year? I hope that you're excited. I hope that you're ready for whatever 2024 is going to throw at us. I'm here to talk about this week, and I'm using the 2023 planner still. I want to use up every ounce of it that I can, every page, every everything that's in 2023 because we're in a waiting moon phase right now. This is about releasing 2023, saying goodbye, reflecting, and if you really want to start following the moon in 2024, wait to set your intentions on January 11th with the Capricorn new moon. So this week is about clearing out the clutter, saying goodbye to 2023. So this is you want to have like a fresh start on the new moon. So like I'm doing all the laundry, like do some deep cleaning in your house, clean out your fridge, clean out your closets, change the sheets on your bed, wash your makeup brushes so that you are starting 2024 with fresh, clean, new energy. This is a good time to do like any like deep house cleaning, energetically cleaning, resetting your boundaries and protections that you put around your home, resetting the boundaries and protections you put on yourself, clearing and cleansing your crystals, any of your magical tools, so that we're just like having this fresh start for 2024. Another thing about the 2020, like still using the 2023 calendar, you have the same layout and spread for the seasonal planning in both the end of the 2023 and the beginning of the 2024 planner. So utilize that space and just like scribble and draw and brain dump and color and like get all of your ideas and plans and dreams and just get them like out of your head and onto the paper. And then you can kind of like visually look at it and figure out how can I make this work? What are the action plans that I can take? What time of year would be best for this to happen? Because most of you that are here have been using the planner for quite some time, and you kind of have an idea of how your energy flows throughout the year. Now you know the most productive times, and now you just know so much, you've learned so much because you've been following the moon for at least 3 years now. And if you're new to this, like join our community and ask questions. Like I know this is stolen from you, Erica, but this is a no pressure zone. This is truly about settling into like your own body and your own cycle and your own energetic rhythm. It's being kinder and gentler to yourself. It's not beating yourself up when you're like, "Oh, I didn't do every single new moon ritual this year." That's one of the things that I wanna make the planner easy so that you can still tap into the moon energy, even if you don't have the, like, physical energy yourself to do it. So even if at the end of the night on the new moon, if you're picking up your planner and just reading the information that's there and thinking about it, you don't even have to do the activities or the journaling exercises, but they're there so that you're at least, like, making that little bit of connection because in this modern world, we don't really have that much time for reflection and going inward. And so step by step and slowly you can figure out how to incorporate more of that time, more of that sacred reflection time into your life. And this is the season to do it because we're right at the start of winter. So this is the time where you can just let yourself be. Allow yourself to rest and relax, even if it's just for these next few weeks leading up to the new moon. So, things that you want to bring with you on January 2nd is colored pencils, markers. You might want to bring some magazines if you want to do any collaging. And this is totally optional, but if you want, we're going to make these are just like little glass beads that I think you can get a whole bag of them at the dollar store. We're gonna be making, putting our word for the year onto these little glass beads so that you don't get tempted to buy a ton of crystals just to pay for the shipping on the little glass bead from sagegoddess.com. So, that's just optional if you wanna join us with that craft, that would be fun. Um, I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm really excited for this, like, fresh new start. So let me let me backtrack. Yes, that's the major thing. January 2nd, um, we're going to be setting up our planners live on stream. So if you're new to the Just a Phase Moon Planner, I hope that you can join us. That's going to be live on Twitch. Usually start around 8 o'clock, but because we have a lot of things to do, I might start a little bit earlier than that. But if you can't make it until 8, that I won't start talking about the birth charts until at least 8 and maybe a little bit later. We also have to plan our moon meeting, and I was thinking about doing that live on stream, but that's just like it's very time consuming. So we might have to schedule that for another time, but we can talk about that on our live Plan With Me stream on January 2nd. So I hope that you can join us there. That's the only like big community thing happening this week. So let's jump into the moon energy. Okay, so we have our last quarter moon on Wednesday. So that means the beginning of the week, we have the waning gibbous moon because we had our big bright full moon last Monday. And so we had a waning gibbous moon the entirety of last week. And then we'll continue with the waning gibbous until Wednesday with our last quarter. And then the remainder of the week will be the waning crescent moon. So that's when you're just seeing the little sliver crescent in the sky. Usually it's the left side that's lit up, but I was looking at the moon the other night and I was like, it's actually more like the top is the crescent right now. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. I don't know like what the orientation exactly means. Waning gibbous last quarter and then the waning crescents throughout the rest of the week. So we're starting off New Year's Day with Virgo energy. This is perfect timing for planning, getting ready. So it's like this is really about like playing with the idea of 2024. Like, what are all of the things? Like, use your imagination and dump all of that onto a paper and then solidifying those intentions on January 11th. So, you have virtually 11 days to really, I mean, think it like sit like every night before you go to bed tonight. Sit with what do you where do you want to be at the end of 2024? Where do you want to be December of 2024? And really like sit and see what that feels like to you. How do you feel? What do you look like? Where are you living? Where are you working? Who's with you? Who are the people in the life? Who are the people that you're celebrating with? And really try to get into the feeling and the sensation of that because we want to embody what that feels like so that you when you're setting your intentions that it's as if you already have it. So this is like a 11 days that we can just play so that on January 11th you're like this is the goal. These are the things that we want to do and they're solidified, they're concrete, they're set in stone on January 11th. And that is even more magical because it's 111. So this is truly a new moon of new beginnings and manifestation. Okay, I don't know. We if you are watching this video live, let's talk about it in the chat. Should we have our moon meeting on the 1st and then our planner set up on the 2nd? Or should we try to do it all on the 2nd? Like, see, I don't know if people have gone back to work or not. If I start too early, then people will still be at work. So let's talk about it in the chat. Do you want to do a moon meeting on the 1st? And then the live stream on the 2nd. We have to do the live stream on the 2nd no matter what because that's the date that I set and that's the date that I announced. So we have to do the live stream on the 2nd. but do you wanna start, like, a little bit earlier, maybe in the late afternoon, early evening, and do our moon meeting first, or and listen to the audiobook for the upcoming moon cycle? Or do you wanna have it 2 separate days? I guess we could also do it Wednesday, because Wednesday is Libra, so that is kind of balancing things. Okay, so 3 options. Do you want it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? And this is the Virgo energy. This is like, how is this gonna work out best for everybody? This thing. So scribble all over this thing for 2024 and write down all of your plans, all your ideas, and then in the 2024 planner you're gonna have this again, so you're gonna have your concrete lists and all of your plans for the entire year. So that's what Virgo does. Virgo takes all of this scribbly scribble scrabble, and then it puts it in nice little lists and compartments and check boxes and solid concrete ideas. And then when you go into your 2024 planner, you can transfer that over and put it in pen. Have the 2023 planner be the one that you're doing in pencil, and then this one you do it in pen, so it's solid and concrete, and it's a step. Cool the new planner is. I can't wait to start using it, but I've gotta use every last bit of the 2023 planner. Alright, so we're gonna be in this Virgo organizing, getting shit done, clearing out the clutter, changing your sheets, cleaning your house, setting your boundaries all day Monday and all day Tuesday until early Tuesday evening. Oh, shoot, so we we're technically in Libra for the time of the live stream, because I'm planning on doing the live stream, like, right at 8, so this is gonna be Libra energy, balancing out any of that stuff. Because like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, when I clear out the clutter, my house looks like a freaking tornado, like, disaster area, and then I come in and, like, put things back, reorganize things, but I have to, like, take everything out and, like, dump it on the ground, and it's just, like, total, absolute chaos, and then I come in and, like, everything gets organized. It doesn't last for very long either, so I have to do this, like, multiple times a year. But so we'll be in the Libra balancing things out. If you've been, like, decluttering and planning and organizing like crazy, then maybe Wednesday is just a day of rest for you. If you have been finishing up, end of year stuff for work and you've just been, like, nonstop busy with work, 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 then maybe Wednesday is a day that you get a little bit of personal time. If you're not able to do that personal time on a Libra day, then schedule it. Use the Libra day to schedule it for sometime next week or for on the weekend or whenever your next day off is. I feel that this whole week just feels like, I don't know, just kind of like letting the dust settle. Like, allow yourself to have this, like, reprieve, this, like, in between time. It's very in between kind of energy. So we'll be in Libra energy all day Wednesday, all day Thursday until early Friday morning. Probably when you're getting up, getting ready to go to work. Friday's going to put us in the Scorpio energy for the weekend. So Scorpio can also help cleanse, clear, and release any last minute things that you want to let go of. This is the weekend for saying goodbye to 2023. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. Maybe allowing a little bit of emptiness around this time. Let your energy feel empty. Not necessarily like calling anything in yet. Just, like, allow yourself to be empty. And then, let's see, late afternoon on Sunday is when we move into Sagittarius, which is really about, like, hey, what's that next adventure gonna be? So you sit with that emptiness of that cleansing, clear, dark Scorpio energy, and then Sagittarius comes in with a torch and is like, "Hey, where are we gonna go next?" And hopefully that torch kind of illuminates something for you to get ready for the new moon on the 11th. So I didn't really talk elementally. Virgo is earth energy. Um, I was drawing a down arrow, but Virgo is earth energy, getting organized, getting all of your ducks in a row. Libra is going to help balance anything out that may have gotten disrupted. This is air, fresh air. Think of fresh air when Libra comes in. It's that fresh, cool breeze that comes at the end of summer as we're making our way into fall. And then Scorpio is that water energy to hopefully cleanse, clear, and release. Let's let go of 2023 and get ready to light our torch for Sunday and kind of see where we're going in 2024. So, the main reason I wanted to have our moon meeting or our live Plan With Me stream on Tuesday is because Mercury is going direct. So, I'm hoping that that is going to bring some clarity for us all to figure out where you truly want to go in 2024. Okay, so we're truly taking it back to the old school way of doing these things, having our cards out in front of us today. So this is the Lenormand deck that Amber gave me. So we're going to be using that for our messages today. And I'm totally like, I'm blown away by this whole experience of working with this deck because it was truly something that like needed to happen for me. I think I don't know if maybe I'm not gonna say I've gotten bored with the tarot, but it doesn't give me that like magic spark that it like does usually when I work with them. Obviously, I was needing to like branch out and look at something else. And like Amber, out of the kindness of her heart, just sent this to me in the mail for the holidays. And it's so crazy. There's been so many synchronicities with it because I've been thinking about learning Lenormand for a while, but I don't know, it just kind of feels a little bit daunting and overwhelming to learn a whole new system, a whole new card system. And I mean, the universe is going to put things into your life that like you're meant to experience. So it's just so crazy that she sent this to me along with a Lenormand book to help me learn because I really know nothing about it. I've started reading it, but I'm just like taking it really slowly because a lot of times I just like jump into something and like devour it and then I get bored. So I'm just trying to really experience it. And the craziest thing is that my first tarot deck ever was a fairy. It was a Low Scarborough fairy deck. It was a pip deck, so I actually kind of didn't really learn that much from it. And I got rid of it because it had really bad vibes. But anyways, it's so crazy that my first tarot deck was a fairy deck, and now my first Lenormand deck is a fairy deck. And the other crazy thing is that dogs have been following me, like literally like just showing up in my yard and like dogs just have been like a major theme. Like literally dogs showing up in my yard. There's this problem in our neighborhood with dogs getting out or dogs running away or like every day there's a new dog like hey is like a picture of a dog like is this your dog? I found it wandering in my yard. I have found dogs wandering in my yard and it's literally every day. So, I don't have dogs, so I only have, like, a leash, like, I have a cat leash, and so that's the only way I'm able to, like, at least help them so that they're not, like, running in the street, and I've been trying to figure out how to, like, have this, system. I'm like, I just need to get, like, a bigger leash that I can tie to a tree so that, like, it's safe in my yard and not able to run out into the street, because I'm serious, it's happening, like, all the time. It happened, Christmas night at, like, 11:30. I was unplugging all the Christmas lights outside, and there was just a dog on my porch just like, "Hey, what's up?" And it was a dog that I had found before, so I knew which house it was, but it was, like, 11:30 at night, so I don't know. There's a problem with dogs in our yard, and the reason I'm talking about this is that in the book that she gave me, the first card that they talk about is the dog card, and then what did we get for our card for this week? The dog card. Like, I just don't know what's going there's so many synchronicities happening with just, like I feel like it's just a sign that, like, my word for the year is right. Um, I don't know. It just everything's, like, lining up. It's so interesting. So we're gonna learn about this card together because I haven't taken the time to do it. Let me know in the comments if you know the Lenormand system because it's super confusing to me. And I'm also just realizing that like you're they're not meant to do be used as, like, single card draws. They're meant to, like, be used all together, so we're gonna pretend that these are the cards going with it and hope that, like, this will make sense. Okay, this is my first ever, like, reading pulling a card from any Lenormand deck ever, other than that bot that's in Discord sometimes gives you a Lenormand card. So we're gonna read these cards and then try to put it with the Lenormand card, and hopefully it's gonna work out. I think it will, but let's see. So our chakra card is an Earth Star chakra card. The crystal they recommend is sardonyx and white ceremonial sage. What a perfect like New Year, like light up the sage, smoke your house out, get it ready for the new year. So, sacred gratitude. You are learning to bloom where planted, knowing all the while that accepting where you are is not a sign of complacency or stagnation. Quite the contrary. When gratitude and appreciation are activated, you open yourself to the infinity of the universe and create a foundation upon which possibilities are built. Let gratitude be the springboard that grounds and propels you. The entire universe celebrates when you are grateful for your many blessings. Oh my gosh, I didn't even like look at this card before I started filming. Like, this is incredibly perfect for this week. Like, start off the new year with gratitude. Don't set your intentions in stone yet. Like, allow this week to be this like in between week where you're just appreciative of the lessons that you learned in 2023, and have like just starting off this new year with gratitude that is going to open yourself up to the infinity of the universe, which 2024 is an 8 year. And I did a 2024 reading a couple days ago, like over the weekend or something. Go check out that video. It's just a collective reading for the year 2024. And I talk a little bit about the 8 year, and the eight when it's on its side is the infinity. So this is like a totally perfect card for this first week of 2024. Our crystal is scolasite. Scolasite is a Synergy 12 ascension stone that embodies universal consciousness and channels inner wisdom and spiritual guidance. It activates the soul star chakra, facilitates deep lineage and ancestral healing, and brings a flow of light and energy. Scolasite also restores peace and helps with accurate dream interpretation. So the affirmation is I seek higher wisdom and connection. My guides are with me, bringing healing to me and my lineage. This is cool that we have a Earth Star chakra, which is a foot below your feet and connects you to like everything that ever was on the earth. And scolasite is the opposite energy of that, a foot above your head, and connects you to everything, to source, to everything in the entire everything. So I don't know. This feels like a just total energetic cleanse from head to toe. And let's see, let's learn about this dog card together. So I the book that comes with the deck is very minimal in the description. So number 18, the dog represents codependency. This is the house of need and being needed in return. There is a strong emphasis on loyalty and responsibility. The card here will show where you most find trustworthy support. So that kind of makes sense. Like we think of dog as like the human's or man's best friend. So this goes into a lot more detail. So a loyal friend on whom you can rely, companioning, supporting all who you are, a steady strength and patience by your side, a witness, confidant, or entourage. So the dog is your friend, companion, or acquaintance, a faithful, reliable, instinctive helper or coworker who is supportive, a friend who acts so as to benefit you. The sacred gratitude and scolasite, which also talks about like connecting, connecting to your ancestors, connecting to your spirit guides as well. So I feel like walking into this year knowing that you have your spirit team on your side is maybe kind of the message here. Like they're always here, even kind of like, I mean, there's a little fairy sitting next to it. If you have spirit guides that are fairies, or just know that like we have these spirit animals and we have the spirit team around us. So I like that. I feel like walking into 2024 with like this entourage of people behind you, of ancestors or your so this is a fortunate card. Dog is well disposed and helpful to cards near it. So you're supposed to read it with like other cards, but we're just learning. We're just learning. So it has it descriptive as nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, blah blah blah. So as a noun, it can mean friendship, trust, help, loyalty, instinct, smell, follower, senses. Adjectives are faithful, trustworthy, warm, dogged, dependable, patient, familiar. Verbs keep the faith, support, comply, obey, acquaint, guard. Adverbs are friendly, obediently, helpfully, supportively, instinctively. People, friend, intimate, brother, stalker, pet, peer, companion, confidant, police, chaperone, and timing, not soon. Interesting. What's confusing to me is that we have this number. Dog is number 18, but then there's also the 10 of hearts here. And that's confusing to me because I don't know, why wouldn't it be like 18? Hearts. I don't understand that. But like I said, I really have no idea and I'm just learning. So I really do feel like this card is speaking to just like what I've said about the theme of or this what we should all be doing these next 11 days is clearing out all the clutter, and that might even be people in your life. So call on the people, call on your spirit team to enter with you into this year, and in hopes that the people that are you're surrounded with for the entirety of 2024 are unconditional and have your best intentions at heart. I like this again as the Earth star to the soul star of just totally energetically clearing your energy, especially after the second, so that we're able to like clearly communicate with our spirit guides here. I feel like I'm all over the place in this video. My intentions for this week are to really just scribble all over the 2023 planner so that we have a fresh start in the 2024 planner on the 11th. And I hope that you can like really embrace this week as an in between week so that you are just like, you have those intentions so solid and you have your action plans. And so that even if something goes crazy this year, that like you can always come back to that seasonal plan and be like, okay, how do I get back on track? And if you watch the 2024 witching hours predictions, that was my vision for 2024 is the little Mario Kart claw that like if you fall off of the track, it like picks you up and then puts you back on the track. Like that's the theme for 2024 is that we're going to have obstacles, we're going to have stumbles, we're going to hibernate under a rock sometimes, but when you decide to come out of that rock, when you decide to get back on the path, you always can, and you can always pick up like right where you've left off. And that truly is like the whole point of following the moon is that like you don't have to be bright and shiny all the time. You can be dark and mysterious sometimes. You can be in your pajamas all day and stuck in a rut, but know that it's just a phase. Another day is happening, and with every day, the light increases or decreases, and it's always constantly changing, and you don't have to be the same way all the time. Just a totally different way of living and being kinder to yourself and just allowing for the different phases and different energy levels and for the different things to happen in your life because it's going to. There's no way to keep things exactly the same all the time. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So why even try? Get into the flow, get in your little inner tube and float down the crazy river that might be 2024 and know that you can just like always get bounce back. You can always get back on track and the little claw can always pick you up and drop you drop you back onto the path. Um, I hope that you have really positive, loyal people around you. If you're looking for positive, loyal people, come hang out in our Discord. I just feel so completely grateful for all of the people here in this community. I have to not only thank Amber for the gift that she sent and donating this deck and this, like, kind of reigniting the spark and magic within me. I also want to thank Tea Time Talks for the beautiful letter that she sent that I'm like gonna keep on my desk forever because it's it's truly like like words from a stranger that can uplift you out of the blue and out of nowhere, and to know that like all of the hard work that I'm doing is at least going noticed by one person or two people or the five of you that are always there. It means so much to me. Like I wish I could give you the world. I wish I could win the lottery so that I could give everybody else something. I also want to thank a mystery gifter. I had wanted to unbox this on stream, but we got a mystery gifter, which is this whole funnel kit, this stainless steel funnel kit that I've been wanting forever because my funnels are literally like disintegrating. Um, so now we can have lots of apothecary streams where I'm not, hopefully, not spilling everything all over the counter and losing half of the product. And then these little these little disposable, not disposable, reusable tea bags that I love so much, but I've worn mine to like I only have like 3 left and I used to have a pack of whatever this is, 20 or something like that. And they've been washed so many times. Some of them don't have drawstrings, so I'm so thankful for whoever this mystery gifter was. And I'm not used to um I've never had anybody buy anything on that throne wish list before, so I didn't know that, like, I had to go purchase, something. So there's one more item that an anonymous gifter gifted, but I have to go purchase it because it, like, credited my account, and I had no idea. So thank you so much. I've never had anybody gift anything off of that before. But you guys are so amazing. I'm so sad that we didn't get to have our Christmas stream because I was sick, and but we still have our ornaments from last year to hang on the tree. So maybe we'll do that on the Plan With Me stream. Because they've been sitting here and they want to go. I didn't want to do it without you guys. So thank you for like making this year really awesome. Like I'm so grateful to have all you beautiful people that I can call friends that like let me be weird, and I just appreciate you all so very much, and I hope that you have the best 2024. And I'm so excited that like we're all gonna be together this year, and maybe that's what this dog card is. Like we're all each other's little puppy dogs. We're gonna follow each other around for the rest of the year at least. So thank you so much again, and just showing up. Like you don't have to send me gifts. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do be a Ko-fi member. Like that's all extra stuff, and that's I mean it really does help, but really just the views and being there and just saying hello is I appreciate it so much more than you could ever know. I really just can't thank you enough. Like what the heck else would I be doing here? I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys have a happy new year, and we'll see you on the other side of the looking glass. Went all the way upstairs. The book I was looking for was right next to me. Why am I never not in the frame there? Dun, 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 dun. There we go.